we're going to have our final prepared presentation from a real-life mermaid. What? Whoa! So can we all please give a round of applause for Lucy Meredith?
So I'm going to be talking about synchronized swimming. Now, synchronized swimming dates back to the Roman era, apparently between the gladiatorial battles in the arenas. They would do aquadramas, probably about war, I should think. Which brings us on to this amazing lady here, Annette Kellerman, who in 1907 basically invented modern synchronized swimming. She was an amazing woman. She was a film star. She was an Olympic swimmer, a cliff diver. She actually wore the first one-piece synchronized swimming costume, as you can see there. She actually got arrested for indecency for wearing this very outfit back in 1907. We also have one of my favourite women in the world, one of my heroes, Esther Williams. You might recognise her from some of the Saturday afternoon kind of films with a really bad plot line that shoves in a really amazing water sequence, such as $1 Million Mermaid. Terrible film, but it's worth it just to watch the sequence. She actually plays Annette Kellerman in the story of her life in this particular film, which I do own. And you might have seen her on Saturday afternoons swimming with Tom and Jerry. They actually have the cartoons swimming with her in the glass tanks. She's a pretty amazing lady, an Olympic swimmer turned actress, which happened quite a lot. And you might recognise some of this. This is a Busby Berkeley choreography, which took absolutely hundreds of amazing swimmers and put them in big tanks. I just don't know how they did it. And we've got the human waterfall over there, which is awesome. I would like to recreate that at some point. And they did have these amazing tanks, which totally blows my mind that you could just go and swim and see mermaids doing things in tanks. And they actually had all these purpose-built pools where you could go and see people perform. It was amazing. Bringing us on to modern synchronized swimming, which is very different. I do have a little bit of a beef with modern synchronized swimming, even though I was one, and that will be coming up quite shortly. As you can see, here, the faces. There's just no need. Well, I mean, these ladies are, if you imagine the amount of effort it takes to actually do what they're doing, you probably would pull a face. It looks like they are eating some apples, though, that have disappeared. And maybe I would be pulling that kind of face if my leg was in that position as well. They do get themselves into some very flexible positions, which is fantastic. It does take a lot of stamina. And you do have to get quite close, as you can see on the end there, close and personal to your teammates. I did actually suggest with my troupe to do that, and it was a resounding no to the sniffing the butt position. Lifts. They do some amazing lifts nowadays, and that's kind of the underwater preparation that goes on before they throw someone into the air, which totally blows my mind. I never got quite to that level. Costumes, yeah, there's kind of like Ed the Duck meets Sid Vicious kind of thing going on there. So some nice, some, glitter ball head things going on there. It's all getting a little bit silly, and you might want to know, why are their heads so shiny? How come their hair never moves? It's actually gelatine. I spent years having it painted on, 5 layers of gelatine to make your head completely solid and waterproof before you enter the water. Mermen. The dudes are getting involved nowadays. This guy here, Bill May, happens to be the best synchronized swimmer in the world at present, and he's currently fighting the cause to get men able to perform synchronized swimming in the Olympics. A lot of people also say, oh, well, is it art? Is it a sport? It's both. You have to be incredibly fit, and it's just awesome. I mean, what kind of sport? It's like doing the Olympics. What kind of sport? You'd actually have to be that good that you could do it upside down and holding your breath in water. So just imagine, they have to have the strength of and agility of any sport in the Olympics, coupled with being upside down, and it is very disorientating, I can tell you. See, I'm a bit more of a fan of the more, old school synchronized swimming, I would love to be hanging from a hoop surrounded by, that's always going to be the dream. It will happen one day. And yes, you can do it yourself. Get involved. Get some synchronized swimming. These lovely ladies here at the top, bringing back the more kind of happy medium between the very crazy nature of synchronized swimming and today and before. Yeah.
Sorry, much, Lucy. How do you get into that? Because you could just, I know you can swim by yourself, but how do you? I just generally want to know.
Well,
how? I think that was my question.
I was in a swimming club when I was little, and when you're doing the timed lengths and races and stuff, and you look over to the diving pool and there's all this music, and I just thought that looks fun. I'll have a go at that, and that was back in the late 80s. Yeah, it's just awesome fun.
You were just diving by yourself, and you're like, hey, they're all hanging out.
Pretty much, yeah.
More
we
fun.
just had this awesome coach, and then started winning medals, and that was kind of cool.
You were saying that you like the kind of the old school style more than
Yeah.
say the new stuff. Is it because of is it now just really really intense and overly competitive?
Well, it's just really manic, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you've ever watched it at the Olympics, you're just like, whoa, yeah, it's too fast. Just slow down a bit.
Like a bit more
I think
graceful.
I think there's a happy medium between the two.
So, any advice? If we want to, we're going to get a synchronized swimming team going. What will we do?
Come and see me. I'll sort you out. We'll make a
That's
team.
Lucy. I'll offer some advice. Thank you so much. Thanks very much. Oh, you've gone round there. You stuck round the back there.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can see others on the Bettakultcha YouTube channel. Subscribe now and you'll be notified when new ones are uploaded.